Hello, I'm Stanley Lucian and welcome to the HGS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The former housing minister and former president of the Senate, Stanley Felix, had the charges against him for obstructing justice dropped by the High Court on Wednesday, 20th March. The judge presiding over the case concluded, in effect, that the matter had not been properly filed. Felix was representing a suspect charged for murder when he was arrested and charged for obstructing justice. Felix, in a statement on the matter, said the suspect was not a witness at the time and therefore he could not have been charged under Section 376 of the Revised Criminal Code of St. Lucia. Following his arrest, Felix was relieved from his post as a senator. So we ask, would you support the reappointment of Stanley Felix to a senior post in government? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Well, it is up to government to decide, whether they feel they want him on board or not. I feel like if the judgment was passed and the man is not guilty of anything, I think if he has the ability to serve, why not? And I think I still leave it up to the government to decide.
Sir. Whether employee or not employee, sir.
It will have to be with the ministers and the cabinet and them to decide whether that they can employ him. I think that is what I have to say on that one. Yeah.
Yes, I think that he can be reappointed because he haven't done anything wrong. Because if the court don't find him wrong, that there is nothing wrong that he has done, that they have to put him out of office because he is the man that was gifted to do the job. And it looks to me like it's a fight against him that was going on. That's why they threw him out. You see, so I am very, very glad to appoint him back in any kind of job that he attended to get.
He was cleared of all charges, so I really can get out of the job in government.
They don't get no proof on him, they got for the case, so the man deserves to get any big job from a government. What had happened there, nobody don't know if it's true or if it was false, but the court and got judging and the court find him not guilty, they threw the case, so he won his case, so the man deserves his work from the government, no matter what work they give him, but he deserves it.
No, I don't think so. And the reason, the public, yeah, they will never forget. In spite that, you come clean and whatnot, they will not forget that and they may use that against the government in the long run. So I don't believe he should be brought back into government.
Yes, he could be given another opportunity because he was not found guilty and everybody needs a chance in life. First, second, and since he's a staunch supporter of the St. Lucia Labour Party, that should be reinstated in his position or give him another senior position in the government.
Yes, I think he should be reappointed because he needs a second chance, for being thrown out, I say he needs a second chance because he haven't done anything too badly, So I think they should give him a second chance.
Well, if they are questionable decisions concerning Stanley Felix, in the first instance, if he was charged, the police should have had some level of evidence. Now, we have to respect the decision of the court. The court said that he was wrongfully charged and all the charges were thrown out. However, since it is, the public needs to have more details as to those charges and why it was thrown out. And since those matters are questionable, Stanley Felix should just remain on the outside for now.
Well, no, I'll not support him, especially to being the speaker of either the upper house or the lower house. I will not support that because you see what happened is that when you hold in position like that, definitely you should be somebody at a holding a high position like that should be somebody that everybody respected. Now, if you give him that position then now, I do think that will be good for himself. I do think that will be good for the party. I do think that will be good for the country because he will get pressure because if they give him that position. I think the government could look for something for him, look for a little job for him, give him a little position outside of the parliament but not in the parliament itself.
Well, I suppose since the court is the summit there, the court found him not guilty, so it should not be held against him. He should be free to practice as he wishes.
No, I don't believe so. I believe Stanley Felix should stay in his section and let the retirees stay in the retired section, because they have enough young people out there that can get a senior position.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. The 2024 Lenten season culminates with Holy Week, with the Easter weekend marking the crucifixion of Jesus and his conquering of death by his resurrection. Traditionally, the Lenten season is observed by fasting, abstinence, and penance by the faithful as they empathize with the suffering and selflessness of Christ. Over the past few decades, the Lenten season has not been observed with the same level of devotion as before. So we ask, do you feel the solemnity of the Lenten season? Voting is easy. Just log on to htsstlucia.org and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and the new discussion.